Today we're making a Valentine's Day dessert for two, strawberry and chocolate baked Alaska. Hi there foodie friends, my name is Carly and welcome back to my channel, Adventures in Yum. First, we're starting by lining a silicone heart mold with plastic wrap. We then add some strawberry ice cream to completely fill the mold. You can certainly use store-bought ice cream, but I decided to recipe test a homemade ice cream for mine. You can also use a medium-sized mold like I'm using here, or a mold like this one that has smaller hearts that are perfect for individual servings. Once we smooth out our ice cream, we cover it with the excess plastic wrap, and then we put that in the freezer for at least a few hours overnight or even a few days in advance. Next, we're preparing the chocolate cake. I made a batch of my favorite chocolate cake recipe in a sheet pan, and the recipe is linked in the description. Once the cake is completely cooled and chilled for a while in the fridge, we cut it with a heart-shaped cookie cutter that's similar to the size of the mold that we're using for the ice cream. Once we're done cutting the cake, we're setting it back in the fridge to stay cold while we work on our next step. Once we're ready to put everything together, it's time to whip up our meringue. Here I'm making a Swiss meringue by combining a half cup or about 100 grams of granulated sugar and 4 large egg whites. We whisk these ingredients together and then put it over a pot of boiling water and whisk the mixture constantly until all of the sugar is dissolved. This is a double boiler that's used to heat the mixture into a syrup while not allowing the eggs to cook. When it looks like all the sugar is dissolved, you can do a quick test by getting a little bit of sugar syrup on your finger and rubbing it in between your fingers. If the mixture is completely smooth and there's no granules of sugar, we're ready to whip this to stiff peaks. If there's still granules, continue to whisk over the double boiler for just a little bit longer. When our meringue almost achieves stiff peaks, we can add about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract as well as some pink food gel. We mix this together until the meringue achieves stiff peaks and then add it to a piping bag fitted with a Wilton 21 tip, and then we're finally ready to assemble and decorate. Before we pipe the meringue to finish our Valentine's Day dessert for two, if you're getting value out of this video, then please make sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified about my latest video. We add our ice cream on top of our cake, and then we're piping the meringue to completely cover the cake and ice cream. I decided to pipe a bunch of small rosettes because it's perfect for Valentine's Day. To pipe the rosettes, we're simply piping little spirals right next to each other. Traditionally, baked Alaska is toasted with flaming alcohol, but I'm skipping that step for this one. We can either use a kitchen torch to toast the meringue, or we can simply skip torching it to keep the pink color as it is. Additionally, we can simply stop here or add decorations such as some sprinkles, edible glitter, or even gold leaf. For this one, I decided to add some silver edible glitter and gold leaf. And here's the final result. Baked Alaskas may be an old school dessert, but they're really easy to make and so tasty. Not to mention the fact that you can add some modern touches like edible decorations and really fun flavors. Let's cut into this baked Alaska. The chocolate cake is moist and has great chocolate flavor, which pairs really nicely with the cold and creamy strawberry ice cream, as well as the light and fluffy vanilla Swiss meringue. This dessert is a perfect treat to share with your Valentine. As always, let me know in the comments if you give this a try and how you like it. If you're interested in checking out some of the products I used in this video, then please make sure to check out that video description below for some of their Amazon links. Thank you so much for joining me today, foodie friends. I'll see you next time for another yummy adventure.